got Intrepid here. We got Blaze Deshotel. Everybody's ready to go. Fellas, how are we feeling 80 days out?
I'm excited. I'm fucking excited.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The Wi-Fi over here at the prison is terrible.
How you feeling, bro?
I am pumped. I can't wait to be locked in the octagon, man. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. How do you guys feel about it being an octagon?
I ain't gonna lie. Being in an octagon, it feels weird. I ain't gonna lie. I've never been in a fucking octagon. But being, like, I've been more used to being in the ring than in the octagon. So it's gonna be like a first for me, but fuck it,
Yeah.
Fight's a fight, right?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of take a poll and see what everybody wants to do. If you want to do an octagon, if you want to do a ring, and we'll really make a decision on that. Then it's a possibility it could be in a ring. You never know. So moving on, let's see. We got a lot of people on here. A lot of people interested in this fight for sure. When this got made, it was a big one. You guys were talking smack way before this got made. You guys are both looking for redemption, really, coming off of your debuts. I want to ask both of you, how did your debut feel like? How was the feelings leading up to it, and how do you think it went? We'll start with you, Intrepid.
For my debut, I ain't gonna lie, like, it was definitely a first for me. And I stepped up against an opponent who was, like, really good that not a lot of people wanted to step up towards. He was a up-and-coming heavyweight. I was a huge underdog coming into the fight. So, it was definitely a first feeling. And sadly, I lost that fight. But, it was definitely a learning experience. Next fight, I'm planning to show a whole different Intrepid. And I'm going to show why I belong here.
Absolutely. What about you, Blaze?
Yeah, so I'm pretty new to this scene. So for hype, I was kind of like starstruck, kind of overwhelmed a little bit. I think probably the most nervous I was the press conference because I'm not the greatest public speaker. But going into the fight, weirdly, I didn't feel I didn't feel nervous to perform in front of people because I was kind of just, all I could see was Zach and the sun. So, it was a lot. I learned from my mistakes. He had a better gas tank than me. That's the only reason I lost. Is I had an adrenaline dump or something because I just, after the first round and like in the corner, it felt like somebody pulled a drain, and I felt all the energy leaving me. But I know what to expect. Cardio, cardio, cardio. The next time I'm in there, I'm going to show that I can back up all the shit talking that I do, and then I'm a force to be reckoned with in this scene.
Are you really in a fucking? Did you really do it yourself as a fucking jail theme? Really, dude?
Dude, they seen the fight announcement and they said, hey, we can't. You want to start your time now? I said, yeah, let me get some of my time off now. So I'm here. The CEO was very nice to give me extra visitation time to do this. So pumped.
Okay.
That's fucking funny. Wow. All right. Well, that's cool. So, how do you both feel? What's your prediction for this fight? Do you see it going the distance, or you see it ending pretty quick? What do you think, Intrepid?
I'm thinking making this fucking light work, dog. I'm thinking of making this quick as fucking possible because I'm trying to come back for redemption, but I'm coming back in a way of making a statement with it because I lost pretty fast. I lost pretty quick. So I'm trying to come back and just completely, like, shutting the fucking shit talk up, shutting the doubts up, plan to make this quick work.
Absolutely. And Blaze, we see you're in jail. So does that mean you see this ending in a pretty brutal fashion?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of corny, but like in a funny way. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. The warden, I talked to him previously. He said that June 29th, I'm gonna the prison bus is gonna take me to the fight, and then once I decapitate them, then I'm gonna get right back in the jumpsuit and head straight back.
Got you. Awesome. Okay. So Austin, both of you, Intrepid, did you fight in 12-ounce gloves before?
No, not really. I've sparred in 14-ounce, but my last fight it was 16-ounce gloves.
Oh,
but
got you. Okay. Yeah.
If it gotta be 12 ounce, I'm ready to prepare for that shit, you know?
Yeah, man. It's just gonna feel like
By
you're
the way,
throwing hands. So
Miles, my prediction, decapitation.
I'm
It's going to be
pretty.
him at the end of the night.
You could have drew some eyebrows on him or something.
Nah.
got you. All right. Well, so you don't see it go in the distance. Have either of you been to Florida before?
No.
First
My
time.
last time in Florida was for hype, so.
That's
But I've
right.
been there
That's
before. Like I've
right.
been there years ago. But yeah,
Got
not
you.
for
And
fighting.
I see we got a question in the chat. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be asking whether this is an MMA card. There's gonna be one MMA fight on this card. We're also hoping to add a bare knuckle match. Hopefully, we'll see if we'll get a Big Sam versus Leslie Gomez bare knuckle. See what happens. But
That would be hard.
yeah. So tell me a little more about y'all's background. Like, how long have both of you guys been boxing, been sparring, really?
I'll go
So,
first this time. You keep going first. I'm going first this time. So background-wise, I've been a combat sports fan for a long time. When I was like 13, I joined a little boxing gym at like my like school gym for like 2 months, but we didn't do anything but sit-ups, and so I haven't done much. But I've been watching combat sports. I've been trying to cover combat sports. It's kind of my favorite thing. So, but like back into boxing training, I've been going maybe a month.
For sure. Blaze, you were saying you were interested possibly in the cruiserweight division.
Pineda.
Is that something you might seek out next?
Yeah. So after this fight in June, I'm gonna look at the options on the table. If nothing makes sense, then I think I'm on the lower end of heavyweight, so I know that if I just start eating better and a little more discipline, I can get down to the cruiserweight, and I think that'll open up a lot of matchups.
Definitely. No, that would be sick. Is there anybody?
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just saying, Pineda, I ain't letting this guy bitch me. I'm letting him have his little bit of fame until the end of the fight, because at the end of the fight, he gonna be a nobody. I'm going on to the next. So.
At the end of the fight, I have to send your family flowers because you'll be dead.
All right, buddy. Let's see. We'll see.
Damn. So
This is your biggest fucking moment, bro. This is your biggest moment. I hope you enjoy it so far.
So Blaze, let's say that you beat Intrepid. Who would you call out after this?
What? If he beats
Intrepid. Whenever I knock this dude out, I don't know. I'd love to beat up Lesra. Like when I first came into the scene, I seen him. He was everywhere. So like I know he has a lot of respect. He's gonna say I'm not clouded enough. I already know that. But maybe when he sees his boy Intrepid sleeping on the canvas, he'll be like, "Oh, let me avenge him, so that I can beat him up too." And then just add him to the hit list and keep serving my time.
If he beats Intrepid, that's funny.
So Intrepid, I heard you have an announcement coming up. Do you have a date that you think you're going to be able to say your next fight after this one?
I can't talk about none of that right now.
Of course. Do you know when you can announce it?
We'll see them down along the lines. Right now, I'm not focused on that. I'm not worried about that. We focus on June 29th. Whatever fighter I'm fighting next after him, they're going to have to wait till I beat him.
So, Blaze, would you say you have the advantage in this fight because you fought on like a super kind of big promotion?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I have an advantage. I think my advantage is that I don't have a bitch in me. Intrepid showed in his last fight that there's a bitch in there. And June 29th, I'm going to make that bitch come back out.
Okay, Turtle.
So when would you say that this beef kind of started? Was it because it was before this fight got announced even? This was cooking up for a while.
I mean, I've been respectful the whole time. You know, he wants to force this shit talk. He wants to paint this persona, but he's not really about it. Like you can even see, like back in his hype boxing, like little like press conference, he had his little glasses. He tries to talk shit and all that, just for him to like curl up like this, like fucking KSI windmill type shit. Like, bro, try to paint this persona. And I ain't gonna lie, I did too in my fight, you know. But it's a learning experience. Now I'm coming realistic. And now I'm coming to make a statement this time and fuck this dude up and go on to the next.
So how do you anticipate the press conference going? Because we're all going to be,
He's gonna
lined
be
up.
with his little glasses this time, or maybe in his little onesie, his little orange onesie. Probably, yeah, lose the little onesie. He's gonna try being this little corny persona thing again, but I'm focused on the fight. I don't care about doing this shit. I'll talk my talk. I'll promote, and so far I promoted better than him. I'm the one that has bringing in the numbers. Who the fuck is excited to watch Blaze fight? Let's be real. Who the fuck was this dude? Yes, he got 1K followers on Instagram, but look at the interactions. Look at the difference between him and I. Yeah, say more.
That's fair. But June 29th, people are going to be like, oh, who was that guy? Whenever you're sleeping on the canvas. And the way, with the shit talk,
they're just going to forget they're going to forget who you are when I knock you the fuck out.
You kind of have
they're going to forget who you are.
The whole point is to promote, and so I don't understand the problem with
promote harder, buddy, because no one really gives a shit about you fighting. They only give a shit about my redemption arc. Okay. You're just a redemption reel for me.
Aren't you fighting before June 29th?
Yeah, that's a little tune-up fight. That's something I'm worried less about. That's just a little warm-up. And then on June 29th, I'm coming to whoop the fuck out of you. Like, I'm not worried about that fight. I'm not worried about you. I'm definitely not worried about the next fight either. Like I said, I'm coming with full vengeance. I'm coming to fuck anybody who's in my way up. And I'm planning to make a statement and prove why the fuck I belong here.
Okay. So, I hope you win. I hope you win that fight before mine, because I feel like you're gonna not have any confidence going into mine if you lose. But
all right, buddy.
You don't intimidate me. I've seen your fight versus DDK.
And I've seen your fight versus whoever the fuck you fought. It was pretty
short.
I've seen your fight with whoever the fuck you fought. You both fucking suck. So, yeah. We've seen each other fight. Yeah, we could definitely compare our older fights. But I'm not worried about my past fight. I'm worried about improving and coming in to this fight, a different fighter.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
Okay, so I'd like to give both of you the chance to have some final words. Intrepid, what are your final thoughts 80 days out from this fight?
Good luck, bro. You're going to need it. And enjoy this moment while you can. Because after June 29th, no one's going to know who the fuck you are. They're just going to see a little highlight reel. They're going to be chanting. They're going to be excited that I made my redemption. And I'm going to move forward. And you're just going to be stuck at prelims.
Yeah, my final words is I'm just going to need like all of your peers, fans, like addresses, so I know where to send the I'm sorry cards. And
this guy's so fucking corny, bro. Okay, buddy.
Well, then whenever you lose, it's gonna be really embarrassing. It's gonna be really embarrassing whenever they got.
When you lose, it's gonna be real embarrassing for you too. Don't worry.
No, as I said, the feds.
Show that I can talk the talk, and I'm gonna fucking walk the walk, dog.
I'm walking out to prison, killing you, walking back into prison, doing my time. It is what it is. Best of luck. I want the best version of you. Don't get banged up in your previous fight. Get tuned up.
Don't get scared
when
I fuck up my first opponent. All I'm gonna say, don't get fucking scared.
I'm gonna try to take your head off, and one man's walking out with a win.
Calm the fuck down,
not gonna be you, brother.
Calm the fuck down, bro. Calm the fuck down. Damn. Bro, you gotta close it personal. Like, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, bro.
I am sitting
You not
down,
shit, dog. You not shit.
I am sitting
Someone
down.
is gonna get embarrassed, and that's you, dog. That's you. That's why I'm talking shit, so I can make this into a redemption reel.
I am sitting down.
Now you are. Now you are. Sit down like a good little bitch.
I was sitting down the whole time. I sat forward, but.
Well, on that note, guys, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to this face-to-face. Please tune in. Watch it in person or live on pay-per-view, because this is going to be a crazy matchup. Two heavyweights going at it, June 29th, live on Vigilant pay-per-view.
Witness a murder.
Don't get scared, Blaze. Don't pull out.
Murder.
Don't get scared. Don't get scared when I knock out the first motherfucker.
Murder.
Sit the fuck down, bro. Holy fuck, bro.
Murder.
Sit the fuck